Hello and welcome back to the next episode, my fellow devs. We are going to slice and dice today. The method of the day is slice, not to be mistaken for the other slice method. Haha, like anybody could confuse them, right? The slice method extracts part of a string and returns the extracted parts in a new string. The first parameter is the mandatory one and specifies start position for the extraction to take place. The second parameter is optional and specifies the position up to, but not including, where the extraction ends. If we omit this parameter, the sliced substring goes from start position to the end of the string. Pro tip for you is that you can actually use a negative number to select from the end of the string. When you specify a negative number either for the start position or the end position, the count goes from the end towards the start. Let's see what all the fuss is about in the first example. We first get the length of the string we will be working with. It is 16 characters long. This information will be important with the negative positions later. First case is basic usage. If we do not specify anything, the whole string is used. That's not very useful since we want to slice only part of the string, right? So let's fix it then. Second case starts at index 6, which means the first character in the sliced substring is the 7th character. We did not specify the end position, so we took all the rest till the end. Next case is the same result, only this time we used a negative value for the start position. You can calculate which index you get by adding a negative number value to the length of your string. The last two cases are again identical. They both get the same slice, only the first of them uses positive indexes for start and end. The second uses negative values. Result is, however, the same. And I guess that's that. There is not much else I can show you. Well, we may try some silly parameters on the input, and we can see what we get, but that's it. As with the other methods, non-integer values can be converted into integer values. That is the case with booleans in the first case, that slices the first letter of string. If we try to slice with the start position bigger than the end position, we don't get anything. That's kind of obvious, but it's nice to see it in the example anyway. You know, to make sure. We can also use any kind of equation instead of directly providing integer value. As long as the result can be interpreted as an integer, you are fine. And lastly, constants like undefined or null can also be interpreted as 0. I do not recommend it using them as such, but if there is some rare case where you are forced to do so, it is doable. And just like that, we are done with this method. It was quite a pleasant one to finish the week with. As usual, thank you for your devoted attention, and I will see you with the second episode of CSS Battles tomorrow.